leggings or something? What the heck? I'll give one. Okay. You think my knees don't hurt?
Listen, I'm about ready to as well.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we got well, I got brother. We got to talk, but we have to do it off the air before I put it on there.
Oh, we got things.
Yeah. About. I'm just anyway.
Oh.
Yeah,
so,
we need to make a trip.
So kayfabe. We
it's
can't even talk carny.
We can't even talk carny. No. Oh, brother. We may have to take a trip.
Okay.
All right, guys. Quiet on the set. Very emotional I am right now. Okay, I just like I delivered a baby. Okay, I delivered gear to my baby. Okay, but I don't want to do his homework. Wrestling's already evil. You know what I'm saying? My grandbaby don't want to do a fight.
Eddie Gilbert wants to hurry up and graduate so he can get to Memphis TV on Saturday.
That's what little George told me. Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. Well, see, I'm all out of whack. See, little George told me that he's too excited about his gear. He ain't doing his homework. So.
Also, too, he's very young. I mean, his homework ain't going to take that long.
Oh, no. I don't know. Them teachers are nuts now. But, I mean, he's got like algebra, general math, geometry, about 4 other things I don't even know. He has Papa to help him. I said, well, let's wait on your daddy. Anyway. But anyway, I got so much material, boy.
All right, well,
okay. I need my grandbaby's hands here, boy. Every time I see this, I think slobber. I see that slobber, dried slobber from Action. It's a good chew toy once they watch the DVD.
It's very true, very true. Held it still the whole
There'll be a recall. They'll recall all these in about 6 years when kids are dying or choking over.
Yeah. Anyway, or jobbing on them.
Using all my good material.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legends of Daddy to Work You Wrestle. Hear the claps. You know what time it is, George. How was your weekend?
Well, I'm using all of my good material before we get on the air. I got to learn to hold back a little bit. But, boy, very special moment for me. We all, as professional athletes and professional wrestlers, remember when we got our first pair of boots. I remember when I first got my first pair of boots. Not like a lot of these guys that just run to Walmart and get a pair of hunting boots. But anyway, very special moment for me, just out in the parking lot here at Dad You Don't Work Your Studios. My grandbaby, Dallas, who made his wrestling debut last year, he averages about 1 match a year, doing real good. That way, when someone asks him how long he's been in the business, he can say 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? You ask him how many matches, they had no matches. They just said they'd been in the business 20 years. But anyway, got to send him a text of his official wrestling gear. Of course, last year, a lot of you great fans may remember, cut-off shorts, socks, all that was good for him, okay?
Wrist tape, though. Hands are taped up.
Oh, exactly.
Going over spots in the back.
Going over spots in the back with his head sprayed. Very emotional right here, Christmas time, boy. But anyway, this year, he let me know his second debut is next week, of course, CC Griffin. The poster right here, I'll show in a minute. But he's got official gear now, okay? And I mean, I'm talking official. Believe me, Vince hit me hard, but that's okay. I'm talking it's real official.
Yeah,
there's actually a bill of sale made out for this.
You might have to start a shoe line just to pay for the gear. Just to get all of our ball.
Let me tell you something.
Okay?
Fans, don't get surprised when you see my GoFundMe account that's going to come up tonight on the internet to pay for my grandbaby's trunks. Exactly. Okay? So just donate. Don't ask questions. So anyway, but just a very special moment, Bullet. Okay? And I'll shut up about that. But he's very, very excited. And we joked a little bit. I just wish we all could hold on to that little excitement of getting that first part of wrestling.
Amen. Because once that goes away, it never comes back.
No.
I will tell. I'll put my hand on it right here. I'll put my hand right here. Put my hand up here and tell you that is the truth. Boy, once you lose that, you never get that back.
Instead of running from wrestling like we're all doing. So anyway.
But you're keeping them in school. You're not pulling them out yet.
No, not yet.
Because not getting 50 matches in a year. You know what I'm saying? Keep them in school.
Yeah, got to bring them along. And it's a true story, boy. A little trivia here. A lot of fans don't know that. One of the many visits I had with Blackjack Mulligan right before he passed away, he shared with me that when Barry and Kendall both, I should say this for internet pay-per-view so we could charge for it. But anyway, he actually made Kendall and Barry work for 2 years straight, a full-time like job. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I mean, like laying brick and just hard, like real work. So when they actually got into wrestling, which is for lazy people personally, they would appreciate it. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna bring. That's what I'm trying to do with Dallas. I wish I could be there tomorrow when his teacher asked him some question like, did Spot run after Jane or whatever? Remember those books when we was little? And then he's thinking about the gear, Bullet. That's all I'm saying. He's thinking about the gear. So anyway, I can do it.
He'll figure out how to circumvent the system.
Oh, Bullet.
Once he figures out how to do that,
he just asked
how he can lie through a book report, he'll be perfect.
Well, he just asked me, when am I going to pick him up? I mean, he just asked me that. He was texting. He got iPhone and borrowed Michaela's iPhone, my other grandbaby's iPhone, and he just said, when are you going to come out and pick me up? But he's already learning because he said, Papa, have you already loaded the ring? You know what I'm saying? He asked me that first, Michael Lee. He said, have y'all? And then I said, yeah, I've loaded it. Why, yes. He said, well, good. Then come by and get me. I don't know where that comes from. I think a lot of our students here at High Spots, I'm not sure. But anyway, very special moment, as you people know. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, happy all that stuff. Bullet. What about my Cowboys? Let me tell you how bad my luck is right now.
Okay.
Now, mark my words.
It seems like it's pretty even right now. It's pretty even.
The Cowboys are so bad that they're actually good. Now listen to me, folks. Hear me out here. Here's the story of my life. They're actually going to win just enough games for everybody to say that they're okay and don't fire nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'm telling you, that's what happens every year. They're awful right now. But they won. Okay, they won this past week, and they're probably going to win a couple more, just enough for everybody to say, "Oh, George, relax. Let's just keep the same system." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the place.
Them sneaking into the playoffs is the worst thing they could do.
No, exactly. Bullet. Oh, I knew we was on the same page. I want them. They're already terrible. I want them to be terrible. I want them to be George South losing to the Mulkeys and the Ding Dongs in 1 week. Terrible. That's what I want.
So they make some changes on defense.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can get somebody that doesn't just sit there and clap with a red hair on the sidelines and calls himself a head coach.
I know. You watch. I know this is going to happen. My heart's already been broken. It can't be repaired. I've already bought a couple jerseys already for like half price. So
the NFC South will get all shifted.
Oh, yeah.
So the Panthers might get bumped out.
What a work,
man. We don't know what the Seahawks are going to end up. They're banged up right now.
That's exactly right.
They've been coming through, but we don't know what's going to happen. And who knows, the Cowboys could slip right in. If we're talking about Green Bay slipping in, surely the Cowboys are still in the picture.
I'm telling you, Pat Trudeau, whatever that guy's name is, the president of the NFL, he is laughing at us. I'm just telling you right now. Here was Seattle.
Paul
Yeah, him. Ain't that the guy in charge?
No, it's Roger Goodell.
Who the heck's? Oh,
Paul Tagliabue was before him.
Oh.
And then before that was
a long time ago.
Yeah,
well, anyway, so Paul Goodell, seriously, what a work, Bullet. Seriously, now we ain't going to talk about it, but Seattle went in there against the Eagles, okay? Everybody's telling me as a Cowboy fan, I need to pull for the Eagles because that's how, in the end, we need. I know. Never. Oh, my God. But then here's the Eagles. Anytime Al Michaels say this is going to be a barn burner, folks, let's break to a commercial before the kickoff. This is going to be, they better not have the roof on the stadium because there are going to be so many points scored it's going to blow the roof off. It was the worst game in history. Eagles didn't do nothing. Eagles got killed. What a big work. But anyway, I didn't mean to get on that hard, but that's my luck with the Cowboys. If you're going to stink. But they're going to win maybe 2 more, and then they're going to say, guys, everything's fine. We just got to rebuild a couple of plays.
You got to get Zeke back.
That's exactly right.
Then that suspension will carry over in the next year. Like 2 games you'll have to serve.
But anyway, so much going on here in our personal lives, Bullet, but also in the pro wrestling, Bullet. What a great weekend I had this past week, Bullet. Went up to Sawmills again. I'm fixing that's going to be my summer home. Is Sawmills right there in the garage. Great event, Bullet. We actually set a ring up there. Then rushed to our buddy Jason Freeman there in NAWA in Drexel. Had a real good crowd there, Bullet. So a busy day, and I don't know all the financial details yet, but we're hoping, and Chris is going to try to get in touch with you for the plans we have for the big.
Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, good, very good.
Just haven't structured it out.
Right.
Jason was trying to do something, and then that kind of hit the dead end, and now we're back to this. So I'll have to go back to Chris. So it's, and then of course in the same time too, I forget what state I'm in half the time, and so I think we're finally at a place that we can finally sit down and talk about some particulars.
Yes, so we
can talk turkey now.
That's exactly right. So a lot going on, folks. I do want to put a quick plug in for next weekend, next Friday. Bullet.
Yes.
This is the poster. It's all been up now.
95% chance on there.
90, yeah, exactly.
95.
Exactly.
Which is about as good as I can give you right now.
Folks, come out, C.C. Griffin Middle School right here in our hometown, Concord, North Carolina. This is our third event. I think it's the third one, I think. Yeah, Battle of the Bus 3. But Bullet, just a great little fundraiser. We talk about that a lot, how it works like it's supposed to be.
Go in, do the show.
That's exactly right. And again, it sends the 8th grade class to Washington, D.C. It gives them a nice bus to go to this field trip on. And it's just us and our students and of course Dallas, he's the big baby face there. He's wanting his own table this year. A lot of difficulty. Very Lex Lugerish right now. My grandbaby is. Okay?
There better be a shower backstage. So ain't going to the ring.
But my
you'll
favorite,
have to feed in a garden hose.
But my favorite moment wrestling is when you share me in the dressing room. Of course, I was out there, but you shared with him just walking around trying to get his spots right.
He was going over his spots like I go over my spots.
Oh, but anyway.
He's talking through it. I might even heard a couple MFers in there, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit you with the deal. I heard him say hit you with the deal.
Listen, when White Mike screwed up that first spot with him, I think he did drop the F-bomb. My grandbaby did. He said, what the heck? You only have one spot, White Mike. You screwed it up.
White Mike's over there talking to somebody playing cards, while Dallas is going over his spots like a true professional. Like, when a little kid, elementary school students, more professional than you are, get it together.
The only thing that's indebatable is, and if I can hold back, I'm not going to do it, is my grandbaby Michaela was in the audience, and for some reason, she loved she calls them the ugly guys, which is the ugly ducklings. She said, are the ugly guys going to be there? And of course, I named off like 42 guys that were ugly, but she said, none of the other ugly guys, the one with the missing tooth and the one that quacked. So anyway, I don't want to put the ugly ducklings over, but my grandbaby wants him to be there. But I'm just hoping, I hadn't brought it back up, I hope she forgets about it. So I may just use one of our youth students.
I might be the ugly duckling.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like Bo Dallas over on the floor, I'll just say he's one of the ugly ducklings. But anyway, so much going on here, Bullet, in the world. I know you had a weekend. You opened
I had
up
a weekend for sure.
JJ Walker.
Jimmy Walker on Saturday nights. I didn't get a picture with him because, some people, like, they always want a picture. I'm more interested in the experience.
Yes.
And I most certainly had a wonderful experience with him. We got to have a wonderful, amazing talk about the Chitlin Circuit, which was a circuit where a lot of the black entertainers, the legendary entertainers like the Temptations and Four Tops and all these Motown artists, they had to travel all these really awful locations in the South where they get screwed over by these promoters because this whole country was segregated not too long ago. Right. Within my parents' lifetime. And there was a time where a black performer could not perform directly at a white person.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to talk about why we have some of the troubles we have today, is because we're not too far removed from that. And basically, the Chitlin Circuit was basically, black entertainers performing for black people in the South. And he talked a lot about that because he was an MC on a lot of those shows and how tough that was, and talked about how B.B. King, like back in that area in like New Orleans and stuff like that, he played 6 shows a day. Wow. 6 shows from like 9 in the morning all the way to like 4 a.m. And then when he'd go to get his pay for playing, all of a sudden the promoter and the owner of the building just miraculously is gone. Wow. And talking about all the just awful places he would play, and it just goes to show why he was as good as he was, because he was playing 6 times a day for basically no money, not intentionally, but like we had a wonderful conversation about that. So that experience is far worth it more to me than showing everybody on social media. Oh, look at the famous person I hung out with. Also, too, he ate half my.
How you gonna top this? Yeah. That's all I'm saying, boy. Okay, I'm gonna top this. Yeah. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay.
And also, as a side note, he ate half my girlfriend's crab dip, so without asking, mind you. So that's a story and a half with me. So. And keep in mind, I did all of that after driving all the way through the night from Connecticut after wrestling in Northeast Wrestling, where the streak continues. I am 0-57, and I have a lot of people saying, "Oh, you got a long ways to go to catch up to Kurt Hawkins," which I will reply. Kurt Hawkins is a long way to catch up with me.
Amen,
now the losing streak is now at 8 years and 22 days currently. So.
Wow. I think you can beat me and Gary Roll. I'm not sure.
8 years.
I did beat Rusty Riddle. I got a 1-2-3 win on Nelson Royal's TV. I beat him with a sunset flip, so that kind of threw me out of the loop there. I did get a win in like 9 years. Anyway, so I know you had a great week, Bullet. This week for you, you close by to home, or you got...
Last minute thing came up and nothing is going on now.
People
forgot that they booked me. Surprising that I'm a forgettable figure. I mean, I thought
the best match on the card.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a memorable person. Apparently, I think people are starting to realize I suck, and it's all downhill. Like, so this may be the last year coming out, guys.
Boy, long as there's a breath in this body. We're a package deal.
Oh, I'm not stopping. I'll still be wrestling on your show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying I'll no longer be relevant, so that means I'll be wrestling for you a lot more. That's basically what I'm saying. I got one more year of relevancy.
Oh, exclusive.
One more year of relevancy, then I'm yours all the time.
But, seriously, Bullet, for anyone, and it is gave out there as a package deal, to get me, I'm just as happy at my table, but to get me to actually put on the boots and the trunks, comes with a price. Okay.
Well, let's just say Battle for the Bus 4. There's a good chance I can go ahead and say 100% because nobody else will want me by that time.
Well, you're the only one that can take my flying burrito when I get this. I only get this far up off the ground, and you're able to take it. Of course, I got to apologize because I tatered it when it's over. But anyway, a lot going on, Bullet. If you don't mind, Idiot of the Week.
There we go.
Bullet, we will continue our theme with football. If you don't mind this week, Bullet. Great Idiot of the Week. I personally like the guy. I don't know if you saw it this past week. New England Patriots, who I love them because everybody's, they cheat, they steal, nobody can stop them, they just win.
Biggest heels in the business.
Biggest heels. I love it. And what I love about it, but one particular play, I don't know if you saw it this week, it's all over YouTube. I got to see it live, not live, but live on TV, is when the big tight end, Gonk or whatever his name is, when he pass was thrown to him by Brady, the guy steps in, intercepts it, clearly interception, and the guy's on the ground. And what does Conk do? Conk does the prettiest splash. King Kong Bundy splash that I've ever seen on the guy. I mean, just deliberately. He didn't try to act like he tripped or nothing. Prettiest splash in the world. Of course, I'm not throwing him. He's going in the idiot bag, not because of that. Because, bro, listen to me. It's okay to play that way, but just wait 2 more plays. Do you realize if you'd have waited maybe 3 minutes and then hit the guy in the regulation of a game, it would have been fine. Do you understand? So he will be suspended. Okay.
Kind of like that Cincinnati and Pittsburgh game last night.
Yes.
There's a whole lot of hitting during regulation.
It's like wrestling. When you do stuff inside the square, inside that ring, it's almost okay. But if you step outside and do that to somebody, you literally go to jail. I mean, so Conk, I'm gonna throw you in here. Beautiful splash. Hell, brother's got a concussion. You see what I'm saying?
If you're going to cheat, wait for the back to turn, the referee turn his back.
That's exactly.
That's heel 101.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, a lot of young kids right now don't have no clue how to be a heel these days.
No.
It bothers me.
Listen to me.
It bothers me.
You can't do it. There's so much wrong with what he did. I mean, besides what he did. I mean, I'm glad he did it.
Wait till the referee's back's turned.
Oh, exactly.
Like, come on, Gronk.
Look, we're talking pee-wee rules here, which you learn right out of the gate.
Yeah.
But I'm serious. He did it right open. 100 million people watching. Nobody else around. Brother ain't even got up yet. At least in longest yard. You know what I'm saying? In longest yard, when Burt Reynolds stowed that pass and hit that lineman, the big old lineman right between the legs, it was done in the rules of the game.
Yeah.
Okay?
It wasn't between plays or after the whistle.
No.
And then he hit him. No, he's like, called the play, set Hunt, right in the balls.
Bullet.
Regulation.
Listen to me. Now, I'm being serious, folks, before we throw him in it back. They even interviewed some of Conk's players, his teammates, and he said, yeah, I love the guy. We've won a lot of games together, but why did he do it when why did he do it when he did it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just get up. Yeah, the guy had a complete, the guy got the interception out of it, a little bad too. Conk saying because the guy was holding is the reason he did it, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. I'd have got him back too, is what I'm saying. I'm not, he's not going to any bag because he gave the guy a concussion.
Listen, let that revenge be served.
Yes.
Like a dish served cold.
Bullet, do you realize?
Wait a while for that revenge.
Bullet, do you realize me, if that had been me personally, first of all, I wouldn't have got none of them got an interception on me, because I'd have took his knees out before he ever did it. But that's beside the point. But anyway, I'd have went back to the huddle to them big old 400-pound linemen, and I said, listen, there's a Rolex for the one, the very longest yardage. There's a Rolex for the one that takes that takes brother's legs out. That's all I'm saying. Y'all people don't
wait
think.
for him to be on cover of a wide
Boy,
receiver
let me
that's
tell you
crossing
something.
across the middle. Gronk's just coming right up the middle and plows right into him.
Now, I know there's some parents saying, oh, my gosh, I ain't going to let my kid watch Dad. You don't work your wrestling no more because they're promoting violence. But listen, read Conrad Dobler, who played for the Cardinals. He is famous. Read his life story because, you know, he was the most feared. I used to hate to watch. He scares me to this day. He played for the Cardinals, but he was the most dirtiest, crookedest, meanest lineman that ever played football. And he, unbelievable things he did and got away with them. He did it very sneaky-ish. That's what you got to do, boy. So anyway.
Well, the guy who's in charge of the rules and the review board of infractions like that was the dirtiest player in the game. So
I love that.
Gronk might be in charge of administrating fines in the future.
Yes.
So,
Conk, you just got to. It's okay to get even, but you got to do it when, like, you got to sneak and do it.
Wait for your tag, but wait for Tom Brady to draw the referee in and pull him in the corner, and then you hit the guy.
Oh, wait for Tom Brady to take the football and say, here, ref, look at this. Does it look like I deflated it?
Yeah. Put his arm around him, walk him away from him, and Gronk just come out of nowhere.
Does this look like it's a regulation football? Yeah. And then while the referee's shutting down the whole game for like 2 hours to have this ball looked at, then you go take the brother.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, is this regulation inflated or not? And all of a sudden Gronk just hits it.
All we're doing here at this great TV show is trying to help America learn to, like, cheat and get even with people.
How be better heel?
That's what we're trying to do.
These kids don't know.
Be a better heel.
These kids don't know.
Conk, we will throw you, not your team. We will, because even Brady would have done not got caught. You see what I'm saying? Brady would have took the guy out, and there wouldn't have been nothing there, and you wouldn't even know what happened to the guy. But anyway.
Well, Brady tried to draw their attention when he was yelling at his coach. He tried real hard to draw the attention away from Gronk.
Listen, Gronk will go in, brother, just because, not because of what he did, gave the guy concussion, guy's out, Gronk's suspended, but just the way, the process of doing it. You got to be a good heel. That's the moral of the story. So, folks, a lot going on here, Bullet. A lot of stuff coming up. Merry Christmas. We'll have a few decorations here. I'm waiting for that lady at the Waffle House to not look. There's a little ornament tree right there where I get my eggs, and when she ain't looking, I'm going to steal it. Gonk, listen to me. I'm going to steal it, not when nobody's looking, and I'm going to hang it up in here.
Exactly.
Great. That'll be our Christmas decoration.
Yeah, you're not just going to grab them and run out.
No. So, anyway, a lot going on. Christmas holidays come. So excited about everything, Bullet. Folks, listen to me. Conk, you too. If you want rules on how to be crooked, you may find them in
the second greatest book of all time. It teaches you how to be wicked from a wicked corporation known as highspots.com. We'll mail it out to you directly. If you want to know more about what I'm doing this weekend, which I don't know, I might fall off the wagon, just follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning or on Instagram at ManScoutManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Good show, Bullet. Thank you. Thank you, Bullet. Whew. Michael Lee, a lot of work keeping the credibility of this show up. Bullet, people think we just get on here and act fools. There's artwork to doing it. Michael Lee, you're going to take a guy out, you got to do it later. Michael Lee, you know what I'm saying? Or at least get paid to do it. Be a wrestler.